You have seen a lot in this lifetime, have you not? You have seen sadness, and you have seen anger, and you have picked up energy from many people in the past. A lot of energy that has not served you when in your youth.
Very true.
You understand
Very
of what
true.
we are speaking.
Very bad mentors.
And so your body is still releasing these energy pathways that you have picked up from others.
Yes.
Do you understand
Yes,
this?
yes. I'm in that point where I'm very aware of it, and I'm very conscious to just keep letting it go. Part of me doesn't want to let it go. It's just hanging on to the old.
What can occur is when there is a mentor who has a heavy vibration or a strong vibration, then what can occur is that their energy combines with the energy in your body, and as it links, it becomes part of the program. Do you understand of what we speak? Part of, shall we call it, the operating system, yes? So then what happens is your behavior starts to influence others around you, but it is not your behavior, it is a learned behavior from others. Do you understand of what we
Very
are
much
speaking? Adrekum. What is it you wish to share about the last of what you are releasing of these mentors who did not serve your whole world?
I was a very soft, I was a good boy, and I joined the police, and I went to a police station where it was kind of hardcore, and it was actually a punishment station for police. So for senior police, they were all sent there. So all my mentors were the worst of the worst. So I learned to be an ass, basically, and I could do that very well. And sometimes when I'm not a good man, I can reverse back and say I can always be a good ass if I want to, because it's what I've done for 20 years so well.
There is more, dear one. You must understand that when we meet another person, that their energy can influence. You also picked energy up from the criminals.
Oh yes, okay.
Do you understand this?
Yes.
And in order to understand the criminals, as you touched and handled and communicated with the criminals, a part of your energy embodied with the criminals also, so that you knew how to interact with them.
Like that other lady, I had to match their energy.
You understand
girls
of
with the
what we
brothers, yes.
speak.
Yes.
And so as you walked away from some of these ones, you recognized that some of these ones had power.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
part of your body, part of your way of being became addicted to gathering more and more tools to have more and more power, so that you would feel safe and never protected and never hurt again, as the little boy inside you had been hurt in the past. And so power became your drug, and so anywhere that you saw power, you would scan a room and see who was the most powerful, and then you would choose to get to know that person, so you could take in the drug of their power to learn how you could possibly use that in your own world. Do you understand of what we
Very
speak?
much so, like another tool for my armory.
Tereka,
Yes.
Shindre. Do you understand of what we are speaking? Yes. Terenia Shindre Kumba Sandre Shindre. Who was the original asshole that you learned from?
Val, he was my mentor for the first 6 weeks when I joined.
Terere Shindre Ka'au. Did you understand that you brought this energy into your home with your parents?
Yes, I did. Now in hindsight, yes.
Do you understand who you influenced in this way to become more of an asshole?
My mother.
And you taught her how to use this energy, did you not?
Yes.
Did you see her change after you changed?
She certainly did change, yes.
Did you see how she started to treat you and others in her world differently the more that you changed?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Terine kushindra a.
Wow.
Teredishinrundara malinara skanira turadelianara alnara shindra. Henre shik elirianara zabanara shit. Ak ulianar sinner how ak. Shishinra, you must hold this because you must feel this, sadra, for those you have hurt.
Yes.
In your righteousness.
Yes.
How many did you hurt through your righteousness?
Hundreds. Hundreds. In the act of what I thought was right. My own judgments of what was right. More than hundreds. Anyone who didn't have my belief system.
We wish for you to feel in your heart the hurt that you inflicted on others, for this will assist you with the humility to move forward.
Yes.
Do you understand of what we are speaking? For when we have hurt another, then to feel the hurt is to assist and release it. Yes, we do not feel it in order to hold on to it or to inflict pain. We simply feel it in order to release it from those whom we inflicted it to on the first place. Do you understand this?
And I can see a pattern of behaviour where I just repeated that cycle of hurt. And I'd brush it aside and say, oh, I won't do that again. And of course I just go back and do it again.
Feel it in the chest, dear one, for now you are still feeling it in the mind. Do not be afraid, for this could be very painful. Do you feel this in the heart, dear one?
I feel the sadness that I've caused on people.
You feel this, yes. Bring this a little higher so that this energy here, it is, we have the many in here, the hearts in here, and we wish for you to honor and feel this. It may almost come close to feeling like a heart attack. Do you understand of what we speak? Can you feel this, dear ones?
Very reckless. Very, very reckless.
We will sit, for we are transmuting this for you, and this is an important lesson for you to understand how to transmute. If anyone is feeling pain in their heart, you may bring the palm to the heart and this will assist. If you feel that you wish to do this also, you may do this. We wish for you as you do this, dear one. Do you feel this as it is happening?
I'm scanning through the people I've hurt, like going through it, yeah. And as the face comes up, I can feel the pain that I've caused to them. And I've been the cause of a lot of trouble in my own life from my own behaviour. Yet I've blamed others. Big lesson in my own accountability. Everything I say, everything I do, and the ramifications that I've caused are all a result of, without sounding wanky, my own word, thoughts and deeds have caused all of my own chaos. Pain to that person that I've caused then comes back and kind of causes me pain. I can see it now, but most of the time I'm the instigator of the
cycle. On the cycle.
I've kind of come in and shook their world. wrote it and then wrote off.
May you also bring in here and now this family that you created whilst you were in this frame of mind.
Yes.
And feel this, the broken hearts.
Mm. That's pretty sad.
We wish for you to go inside the body, for you will not feel this completely, dear one, until you go inside the body. Do not consider what is occurring for others right now, only consider what is occurring for yourself. For this will cause transformation within your own heart, within your own mind, beyond which you can comprehend. You are seeking to heal this and to function currently as if you are functioning within a paradigm that already you know. This is beyond what you know, dear one.
I'm open.
For you must realize that you were not just an asshole. You were a fucking asshole.
Yes.
This is not worth smiling about.
No, I'm not smiling about it. It's just my reaction. Yes.
The seeds were not planted in your heart and in your body by yourself. They were planted by other men.
Mm.
But you took up the whip and you punished men, women and children with this whip.
Yes.
Do you understand this?
Yes.
At some point you may choose to put the whip down.
That's my intention. Hope.
Do you understand of what we speak?
Goes and then it comes back.
This experience that is occurring in this moment is hurting the body of this one. For she does not like to bring in an energy this strong to match the energy that you need to release this fucking asshole. Do you understand this? This is not akin to love and light and peace.
I understand.
Do you understand this?
Yes.
It is coiled and wrapped around everything that you had deemed important in your world. Do you understand this?
It's my last bastion of trying to let go.
It is not the last one. The last one will be when you face the unborn child.
Yeah, okay.
Do you understand of what we speak?
Yeah.
The unborn child. And the way you punished the one who was unable to have the child. Do you understand of what we speak? This will continue for 2 weeks.
Thank you.
You cannot promise yourself things that you cannot deliver to yourself. You must ask the divine for assistance in order to do this, in order to release this. Do you understand of what we speak? Occasionally, when there is a covering up of the asshole inside of us, when there have been behaviors that were not, shall we say, acceptable to most, then a personality can be created to cover this up. Do you understand of what we are speaking?
Yes.
To compensate.
You will know that you have touched the surface when you begin to feel shame. You have not reached this point yet. The point of feeling the shame is not to stay in the shame. The point of feeling the shame is to take through the shame into the remorse, into the forgiveness. Do you understand this? Is there anything you wish to say to these ones whom you have delivered this heavy vibration into?
Sorry doesn't feel enough, but it's the start, I suppose. And asking for forgiveness. Sorry isn't enough, but I'm sorry.
You do not need to say it to us, you need to feel it within the body. For when you feel it within the body, the hearts in this room will stop aching. Can you feel this in this one?
I felt the shift, yeah. The hint of the shame started to kick in.
You must understand we are not making you wrong.
No, I understand that. Don't take it personally. This is very good.
This is a powerful demonstration of how darkness can work. When we use this term darkness, we simply wish for you to understand that inside the body, inside the energy field of the body, if there is shame or guilt or fear or narcissism, it will show up in the body as darkness. Do you understand this? Similar to cancer, yes. Do you understand of what we speak? And when this energy is replaced with forgiveness, then this energy becomes lighter and lighter. Do you understand this? They say that you understand.
It's been what I've been waiting for. I
May
know I get rid of that last bit and I haven't had the courage to do it.
you clap your hands 3 times. Now may you clap your hands 3 times with forgiveness in your heart.
Forgiveness of me, or just forgiveness for everyone?
Forgiveness, when it flows through one, it flows through all.
Forgiveness for everyone. Forgiveness of everyone. Yes, I can feel that.
Everyone includes your own body, yes?
Okay, forgot about me. Hang on. Yeah.
Do you understand of what we are speaking?
Yes. Feels pretty cool.
There are many here in this room who have choice words energetically to say to you. And when we speak of in this room, we are not speaking in the body. We are speaking of entities who have a lot to say to you, and they are trying to get into the body of this one to communicate with you. Do you understand of what we speak?
I do. I'll push them away.
Do you understand of what we are speaking? Yes. We are speaking of the energies that have interacted with this one who haunt him. Yes. Do you understand of what we speak? Even though they are in the body and he has pushed them away, they haunt you. Do they not? Mm-hmm. A certain face, a certain name, a certain energy, a certain alcohol, a certain glass, a certain drink, a certain thing can activate an old energy, an old way of being that haunt this one.
True. Very true.
They wish to swear through the body of this one at this one. Do you understand of what we speak? This one is blocking it. Do you understand of what we speak?
I'm sorry. Yes.
The swearing is too much for this one.
Of course.
Terineshika. You have been forgiven by many already, but you still need to forgive yourself. and you still need to ask for forgiveness. Do you understand of what we speak? We do not wish any harm by what has been occurring here today. If anyone is still feeling energy in their bodies from what is being occurring and what is releasing, then we are offering the healing now for these ones, including for this one. You are more than what you have come here to be. What we mean by this is that you have been experiencing yourself as a more loving being.
Yes.
We are transmuting the energy of the assholes around you, and we are transmuting the energy of those who have come here who are very, 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 very bitter and angry with you.
I understand.
Do you see the smile on this one's
I'm not
face?
smiling because I'm happy. It's my acknowledgement. I'm acknowledging.
You
that
are endeavoring to push them out of this one.
I am actually, yes.
And you are using the energy of this to push them out. You are endeavoring to bully them out.
I am
They
actually.
have every right to be here to ask you
I'm
to
just thinking
acknowledge
of
your pain.
Okay. I don't want
Do you understand of what we are speaking?
I'm just trying not to cause grief on Lisa. I'm feeling guilty. Okay, I get it.
We will take care of this body this afternoon.
Okay.
Allow it to rest. Do not push it too hard. This burping is releasing the anger of all those who stood in line to give back to you exactly what you gave to them. For you took an oath to honor and obey and serve and be of service. And you did not do this.
No. I did what I was taught.
And then you also did what gave you the most power and the biggest hit of energy.
Kick, yeah.
What are the three most powerful opportunities to stray from the path?
Money, power and sex.
Do you understand this? Money, power and sex are the three opportunities that will draw you from your inner knowing, take you away from your highest good if you are utilizing them in the wrong way. There is nothing implicitly wrong with power or money and sex. Do you understand this? However, the use of these in the wrong ways or the aching for these in the wrong ways will cause destruction to the cells of the body and to the heart and the mind connection. Do you understand of what we speak? You have not passed the test yet.
No, I know.
And these tests may occur right up until the dying days, till one is lying on their deathbed and there is a sexy nurse. Do you understand of what we speak? The test is not one that can be passed and then you will never have to pass it again. There will always be offerings on the path that will take you away from what feels like the highest good, because it will feel easier short term. Do you understand of what we speak? What are they again? Power, money and sex, yes. At least you are on the path. Your foot is now fully on the path. For you had felt up till this point in time that you could still have all of these things and be on the path. Do you understand this? Do you understand of what we mean? We honor those who have power and use it wisely, do we not?
Yes.
We feel blessed by those who have money and use it wisely, do we not?
Yes.
And we honor and we feel blessed by those who have a balance of sex and sensuality. It feels delicious and divine, and to be in the presence of one who knows how to use this in its most sensual, clear and beautiful form. Do you understand of what we speak? And in its highest form, this sexuality in its sensuality will create another divine being. Do you understand of what we speak? Yes. Atarika narshundra a. Dereshandra ha uk. Find another God to worship. Do you understand of what we speak?
Exactly.
We do not necessarily tell this one all that you do or all that you have done, for it would blow the mind of this one.
Good.
Do you understand
Yes,
of
yes,
what
yes,
we
yes.
speak?
She knows
So
enough.
whilst this one can see much of what goes on in people's bodies, occasionally we block what she can see in your body so that she does not crawl or die in pain. Do you understand of what we are
Always
speaking?
worried about that. Yeah.
She will simply feel it in her heart, and if we want her to know, we will tell her. Do you understand of
I
what we
understand.
speak? This is not a threat.
No, I know that.
This
I
is
don't feel threatened.
simply being aware that you are in a position of power that is growing because others love this one, yes?
Yes.
And see the virtue in this one, and by association there is virtue in this heart, for there is a good man in here. We can see this, can we not? And he is very good at hiding this asshole. Yes? And many enjoy this asshole, for they have met this asshole as the rogue. Yes? As the joker. Yes? But you cannot dishonor this one.
I understand.
Yes? And you cannot dishonor those ones who have come to you to learn from you.
Yes.
Do you understand of
Yes.
what we are speaking?
Yes.
Why is this? Why is it that you cannot
Well, it's not
dishonor
right.
these ones?
Not right.
Derek aishunrik umbandarishata au. If you find your way to this experience or this video, then you have come here to teach others. Do you understand of what we speak? You have come here to teach others. Do you understand this? What is it you have come here to teach?
Virtue.
Balance over path.
Choice.
What is it you have come here to teach?
Forgiveness.
Teriak. Do you understand this? Can you teach this if you are not embodying it? We are grateful you have come.
I'm grateful. That was really good.
We are grateful for this one.
Really good.
You must allow time for this one to heal the body.
It's pretty tough.
You have met your asshole now, yes? You have met the asshole now. It is no longer under the cover. Do you understand this?
Yes.
You do not have to hide it anymore. Do you see this?
Yes.
So now that it is out in the open, out of the closet, shall we say, then it loses the power.
Yes.
For the asshole had power in the secrecy.
Yes.
Do you understand
Yes.
this? Even this, we must show them this, that you had still been hiding. Yes? There, it is this part of you that you had hidden is now also open to the public for consumption. Do you understand of what we speak?
Yes.
You cannot will your way into heaven. Let me in! You cannot do this through brute force. Do you understand of what we speak?
We've had this discussion a few
And
times.
heaven is not necessarily that which you meet after you have been lying on the deathbed looking at the sexy nurse. Do you understand of what we speak? Heaven is in this room, in this heart, in this moment, in any given moment where you ask for it to be with you. Do you understand this? This vibration that you can call into your own experience. Do you understand of what we speak? So do not endeavor to use your will to bash the door down to get there.
This has been really good for me. It's been what I've been asking for because I keep hitting the wall.
Those whom you have hurt most will be the gifts, they will be the ones as you seek and honor and open forgiveness. You do not have to touch them or speak to them in person. They may not even be alive, but as you experience this healing of forgiveness, of compassion with these ones, they will be the ones that will open up the door that you have been bashing upon. Do you understand
Yes,
this?
I do get that very much so.
We must share with you one last thing. You cannot talk about love and peace and kindness if this is not what you are feeling. You cannot teach it if it is not what you are feeling. You can begin to use the words and face it till you make it. You can begin to talk the good talk, yes? But those whom you are teaching will not embody it unless you have embodied it yourself first.
I remember a saying that Lyza has from one of her workshops where she says, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, but I don't love you. And I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, but I still don't love you. And that's what I do. I love almost everyone. There's a few I don't love, and I say, well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So that's the lesson. I gotta love everyone.